Alright, we should be live. See Trippers in chat, glad to have you here. Alright, we should be live. I'm glad to hear that you're feeling a little better, like I said. So this should be the final stream for Metroid Fusion, which I should have booted up my Switch before all this. Hi 20, how you doing today? Oh, let me get over to the game real quick. You're doing good? That's good to hear. Glad to have you here. Right. Fix this. There we go. That's good to hear. It's my I'm very predictable, I know. It's like my what was I gonna reply with? Like I don't care. 20, just get out of here. I don't want to hear it. I need to go to the navigation room. I don't even remember what I'm doing. Okay, bye. No, please don't go. Alright. So yeah, I remember this part where okay, the security robot. Sector 6. The robot that's called Box, I remember. Does the game audio sound good for you guys, or is it like a little quiet? Because I turned it down on my end. I just want to make sure it's nice and audible. Once you're done, leave NOC immediately. The SAX is tracking you. Alright. I don't know if I trust Adam at all. The audio sounds fine to me. Alright. It's good to hear. That. Okay, should I... should I, like... I probably should get out of the habit of just compulsively saying that's good to hear. You got me self-conscious, Tripper. More spin blocks. I can't do anything with spin blocks. I'm trying to... I think it's just you and me now. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe I scared away Tripper. So how's it going, 20? You need to go to breakfast? I knew it. Keep yourself hydrated. Trying to remember where I left off yesterday. Like, I know we got power bombs because of all the power bomb upgrades in the game. And I know I fought that giant spider like 5 times. But other than that... I'm kind of at a loss as to what we were doing. I want to see if there's something here, just in case. Can't believe they put fake missile and energy tanks in this game. That's just a troll move. A bologna sandwich and barbecue chips. And now, no, I've not been hydrating unhealthy sodas. I do the same thing. I don't have a lot of money right now, so I haven't been buying soda, but when I get my hands on some money, I'll definitely be getting some Mountain Dew and Pepsi. The bologna sandwich sounds pretty good right now. Down here? Nope. Never mind. I myself, I had some enchiladas for dinner. They're pretty good. But we found out that we actually had some refried beans we could have made with it, and we completely forgot about them until after the enchiladas were made. So that was unfortunate. They still tasted pretty good. This is gonna be one of those powerbomb blocks that does... Yeah, it does... Why is that even a thing? Why does this exist? I wonder if your progressional Metroid friend is gonna show up tonight. Dimitri? Yeah, I wondered that too. I was also wondering if Egg's gonna show up. Because they're the reason I'm... Egg's the reason I'm even playing Metroid Fusion when I am right now. But I guess they were busy yesterday because they never showed up for the stream. Now let's save real quick. I meant to say professional, and I was also wondering about Egg. Oh, yeah. I hope there's not a whole lot of invisible walls, or rather fake walls, I should say. Because that's what's going to trip me up the most. I have genuinely no idea where I'm going in this area. The game has completely stopped giving me targets to go after. It just says, hey, explore this area. And this area right here is like the only... This is the only section I have not explored, is that little gray area up there. Yeah, Tripper does like to drop in and out. dear. Can I check this wall? No. How much experience did you say you had with Metroid 20? 'Cause I'm not that I'm asking for help per se, but I was just curious. Well, I looped, so there's got to be a hidden area somewhere around here. Next to none. I technically touched the 2 Wii games, that's about it. Alright. Engage sleep mode. No. So, Prime 3 and other M. It's a series I'd like to get into, though. Yeah, it's a great series. I'm glad I gave it a shot because it's quickly become one of my favorite Nintendo franchises. At least for the games that I've played. I know I said this before on stream, but for anyone who like wants to get into the Metroid series, I'd suggest either Super Metroid or Metroid Prime Remastered. You can play them both on Switch, assuming you have Switch Online for Super Metroid. Metroid Prime Remastered is just a really good remaster. Alright, I've already been here. It will never not be insane to me that we got 2 3D Mario, Zeldas, and Metroids. Yeah, like the Nintendo and like the game industry as a whole were just so much different during that generation. We get like sequel after sequel after sequel in so many different franchises, and now game development has just reached this point where it's so long and expensive that it's basically impossible to develop games in a timely manner like that anymore. Like, and I think Nintendo is like in still one of the better positions for a lot of companies because the Switch, if you count Bowser's Fury, we still technically got like 2 3D Marios. Zelda technically has 2 3D Zeldas originals in that regard with Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, and at least Metroid will have 2 games by the end of the generation. But yeah, the Wii was just jam-packed with Mario, Zelda, Metroid goodness. Maybe here? Oh, secret. Let's just powerbomb our way through. Okay. We also got a Donkey Kong Country. We got a Donkey Kong Country. Hell, I'll be honest, I don't remember much of the Wii's library off the top of my head. We got like a Mario Kart, we got Smash Bros, we got a new Mario Strikers game. And that was like the only new Mario Sports games we got. But that was also a generation when Nintendo kind of prioritized their bigger franchises, because we didn't get a Star Fox, we didn't get an F-Zero. And I mean, I guess technically we got like a Chibi Robo game in the form of the original. Despite growing up with a Wii, it's not a generation that I look back on that fondly. Like, I had fun with it. I definitely did, especially with games like Super Mario Galaxy. But I don't... If you count arcades, Nintendo has 3 generations of experience of video game development on Sony and 4 on Microsoft. True. That is true. Nintendo has been around for quite some time. But going back to the Wii thing, it's like... it's funny, I've been seeing a lot more stuff about the Wii U pretty recently on my YouTube recommended feed. And despite thinking that that generation was probably weaker than the Wii as a whole, I don't... I probably do look back on the Wii U a little more fondly the than the Wii. There's just not a lot of stuff on the Wii that I feel really compelled to go back to right now. Also, I have explored this entire area, and I have not figured out where to go. Oh, wait. Hold on a second. Is it over there? I think I see a new path. Hold on. I feel bad for wasting everyone's time. Other M. Hi, Dimitri. How's it going? Glad to have you here. Especially since I feel completely lost. I'm gonna go back and check this path that I think opened up. Sorry, I'm late. Ah, you're fine. That's one of the reasons I think Nintendo's better at pumping out titles than Sony and Microsoft. I mean, they got the experience, definitely. They also work with hardware that's a couple generations behind, so they don't have to pump in nearly as much time and energy into making more technically impressive games. I can't get through here. That's why I couldn't get through here. But there's a room there. That's the only path that I see. It's like... I might need your help with this one, Dimitri, because I'm totally lost. There's a power bomb wall. Where's there a power bomb wall? I actually want to confirm my mission objective. I figured it would have to be like a power bomb wall somewhere, but unfortunately, I'm not good at finding stuff. Yeah. But yeah, Nintendo is just kind of in a much better position than Sony and Microsoft right now. There kind of just needs to be like an industry reset where the... Sorry about that. OBS disconnected for a moment. The stream still looks to be healthy, so... What did I say? I think the stream cut out for a moment, unfortunately. But what I was going to say, assuming the stream is still back up, is I think there needs to be an industry reset as a whole, where the demand for the most graphically intensive games kind of diminishes in favor of more 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 gameplay focused video games, if that makes a little bit more sense. Like, innovate in ways other than just making the most technically impressive games. Let me check to make sure that chat's still working properly. Yeah, it seems to be fine. Test? Alright. Yeah, I can see that. Thanks, Dimitri. And also, just as a reminder, the chat is delayed for me. I use low latency, which isn't like the worst. There is normal latency, which I don't want to use because I like to talk to the chat. So that room, wait, in here? Down the floor, okay. Oh, speed boosters? Okay. Sony won't go in that direction and not convince Microsoft will be the business a decade from now. Yeah. Oh, dang it. That's a problem, actually, isn't it? Because... Oh. Oh, wait, I already broke the wall, didn't I? I was just not paying attention. Yeah, I kind of get that. Maybe it's the fact that I've always been, like, a Nintendo player, but I've never really understood the desire for, like, having the most cutting-edge graphics. I'll admit that it's impressive. You're on the right track now? Alright. Now I gotta find the security robot. Save room? Let's check here first. Okay, well that doesn't work. Sorry, I think I need the wave beamer to get into there. It kind of reminds me of Metroid Dread in that there's a lot of people, like it seems to be like a clear divide between people who think Metroid Dread is a really good looking video game and people who think it's a bad looking game. And I've never really understood that. Yeah, Nintendo's really good at making good looking games. And also very well optimized games. Like optimized in terms of the file sizes. Like they're tiny compared to the rest of the industry. So I think if there is, like, a video game crash in the next decade or so, Nintendo will probably be pretty fine. The GBA is a good example, yeah. And GBA is a great example of that. Though it is kind of funny, I am looking forward to the fact that we're getting a new generation of console that's just the same but more powerful. Like, that new Mario Kart does look pretty good, but just not, like, insanely good. Hi there. Keep out.
No entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization.
Okay.
Warning,
the house that built Mario will outlive us all. I do think Nintendo is probably going to be around for like a few decades.
No entry without authorization.
Okay, I get that voice.
Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization.
Okay, do I just gotta go back to Adam then? Oh. Oh, this is bad. Powerbomb the room? Alright. I'll definitely go back and do that. Oh, this is really hard. The beam will destroy the missiles. Alright. Alright, duly noted. Mario and Sonic are the next Mickey Mouse and Bugs Bunny. There will always be a market for them. I will definitely agree Mario is probably up there with Mickey Mouse and Bugs Bunny as like some of the most identifiable characters. I've never known how to feel about Sonic though. Alright, so this room.
Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization.
Were you talking about the
Warning, no entry.
were you talking about the boss room to use the power bomb?
Warning, no entry.
That's what I think this is what happens when chat's delayed like that.
No entry without authorization.
But yeah,
Warning, no entry without authorization.
I think it's only because of knowing that Sonic the Hedgehog has been in like a lot of
Without authorization.
like bad positions, I guess is like the best way to put it.
Without authorization.
Like we've gotten some really terrible Sonic games before, and I'm a big Sonic fan. Oh, I see. That's how I get the roof to get exposed like that. Oh man, this is... Man, this is hard to dodge.
Warning, no entry without
Yeah, I know. No entry without authorization. I'm so scared of that.
no entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization.
Leave us alone, Adam. Dang it. Alright. I think if I'm just over here, he can't jump towards me. At the same time, it's kind of hard to aim the missiles. Yeah, it's Adam. Now I get it. Because he can't jump over here to the left. Honestly, now that I know the pattern, I think this guy's a lot harder to fight. Alright, and for that, Wave Beam. Alright, now I know where to go to get another power up. But I was told to leave immediately.
No entry without authorization.
Oh, I get it.
Warning. No entry without authorization.
I'll come back for that power up. I know where the game wants me to go.
No entry without authorization.
So I'm just slowly like betraying Adam more and more as this game goes on, trying to figure out what's going on.
Without authorization.
Yep. Beam's now maxed out, and it goes through walls.
Entry without authorization. Warning. No entry without authorization. Warning. No entry without authorization.
Is the SAX here?
Warning. No entry without authorization. Warning. No entry without authorization. Warning. No entry without authorization.
Oh, haha. They've been secretly hoarding Metroids this entire time. Oh, and it's the Metroid variants from Metroid 2. Did it say X here?
Fire alert. This sector will soon be locked down. 60 seconds to isolation lockdown.
What?
To isolation lockdown.
Oh, dang it. This is annoying.
40 seconds.
Okay. Alright, Adam, you got some explaining to do. Federation has been secretly working on a Metroid breeding program for peaceful application only, of course. So if I recall correctly, like there isn't a game between Fusion and Dread, but there is some kind of like coming together between Samus and the Federation, because she's like the one that goes to ZDR in Metroid Dread. I don't really know how to explain this. I don't know if they ever explain that though, or if it's supposed to be like, oh, Samus just learns that the Federation sent Emmy to ZDR, but then they were lost, and Samus is like, okay, I'm just gonna handle this myself then. Okay. The X is smell, that's natural enemy, and one of the SAX is on its way here. Oh. Timeline goes like this? Alright. There are now no fewer than 10 SAX aboard. Metroid NES or Zero mission. Cutscene. I almost said the same thing about that incident, but he would have softened the blow. He was not a machine obsessed with duty. No such compassion could exist in that computer. Then Prime 1, Prime Hunters, Prime 2, Prime 3. We assume Prime 4. We're not too sure about that one yet. Oh, come on. I want to get that, actually. That's an energy tank. I need to get that. I assume there's like a full second bar of energy tanks, in which case... Well, for one thing, that's a far cry from the way that Metroid 1 decides to do it, where it's like, oh yeah, there's like 6 in the game. Hang on, let me check what's in the store first. Sorry about that, OBS stopped for a moment again. Let me check. Metroid 2 on the Game Boy, or Samus Returns, then Super Metroid, Other M, Fusion, and finally Dread. Okay. Metroid 2, Super Metroid, Other M, Fusion, and finally Dread. Yeah, OBS disconnected again. I really hope that stops happening. Because it's normally really good about this. Can't go that way. Alright. Space pirate. The liquors? Is this Resident Evil again? Do I gotta kill all these guys? Oh, what the? How do I fight this guy? These are big brothers of the pirate? Alright. But I'm not really sure how I go about attacking them. They seem to be invincible. As far as I'm aware, this is the only way to go. Wait. One of those missiles landed. Oh, do I gotta get behind them? Charge the wave beam and turn around after firing. Okay, that worked. That guy did a lot of damage. I'm not sure how that works, but alright. If there's another one of those guys, I'm dead though. Game glitch? Oh, okay, so that's not the right way to do it. Oh, are you talking about the missile? Save here? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fight another one of these guys. Alright. Do I have to fight even more of these guys? Nope. Oh, this is bad. Oh, that's not even a full health refill. I barely get anything. Ridley! Whoa! Alright. Cover your ears. Yeah, this is loud. Ah, okay. I don't know if I was doing good there or not. I'm not really sure what attacks to dodge, unfortunately. But also, it really doesn't help that I'm going to be on half health for this, pretty much this entire fight, and there's pretty much no way for me to go back. This is, okay, this is genuinely like the one area I can actually grind for health. So I don't even think it's worth it. Charged beam. Okay. Charged wave beam. Alright. I'll take your word for it. Yeah, this, I don't know what, like, state of Ridley this is supposed to be myself. Neo Ridley. Oh. Lord Trap. I wish I had like a reliable way of just getting health. I guess I can try fighting this guy down here. Seeing if I can get a little more. But the charged wave beam is definitely a lot more powerful. Which again, makes me wonder, why are missiles like this in Metroid? Also, I can just plasma beam here. I don't even need to... Ridley was canonically killed in Super. Yeah. And that's why... I know that's the reason why Samus has, like, a freak out. Alright, I'll get to, like... I'll get one more health bar and then I'll save. The first Ridley we see in this game is the clone of from Other M. Okay. I'm glad you're here to keep us well informed on all the Metroid lore. Alright. Let's see if that's enough. I will say, I do think this, like, this Ridley boss is a little harder. Anytime. Yeah, thanks, Dimitri. This Ridley boss is probably a little harder to dodge getting grabbed by than the spider. Despite me having a lot more trouble with the spider. I want Kraid lore next. All I know about Kraid is that he's like... He's in the original... He's in Super Metroid and he's in Dread. Oh, come on. Alright, that might be enough. Why he returns in Dread. I don't remember. I know it's like... I know like the general lore of Dread is that you're being trained by Ravenbeak to awaken the power of the Metroid DNA in you. Oh, and look, it's my favorite guy in the world. And this is... Screw attack! Screw attack! Finally, alright. Now we are ultra powerful. Now we can kill these guys! Get out of here, you suckers. I hate you. I hate all of you. Item collection begins. Yep. I take it this is like the last power up in the entire game, because I've seen the blocks, the screw attack blocks. John Jr.'s villain arc. I do hope I can find at least a few energy tanks. I won't go after every item in the entire game. I feel that's unnecessary. And also, without a guide, that sounds like a nightmare. Oh, I can just kill those guys instantly. Oh, I'm so happy. Haha! Oh, screw attack feels so good in this game. I'm so happy. Not the last power up of the game, Ice Beam. Alright, Ice Beam it is. Actually, I don't remember. Where was that? Oh no, I know where the screw attack was. I was trying to remember where the wave beam was, but I think that's on the facility. I think that was on the facility that dropped. But I assume that I can basically go after every power-up in the game. Or every upgrade in the game at this point. Yeah, so let's check over here now. Because apparently I have not... I'm also immune to lava now. Is there something in this corner? Missiles. Question is, this is Sector 6. I think, right? I'm in Sector 1. So, I guess we can check all the sectors now? Alright, talk to me, Adam. Do they know how dangerous the X are? Wait for what? Never mind, too late. Oh, can I not turn around? Oh god. This is ridiculous. The X are heartless abominations. What potential could they have? Are you serious? I think Samus has said that like 3 times. I also tried to withhold the diffusion missile upgrade. As soon as the Federation ships land, the X will overwhelm them and absorb the knowledge and power of their occupants. Ooh. The X are just waiting for the hunt to begin, and then they'll spread across the universe. Galactic civilization will end. The X hunger for form, knowledge, and power. They mimic these perfectly. But they cannot copy the soul. They're single-minded, instinctively seeking to increase in number. They're a plague, and the Federation underestimates their threat. The X must not leave here. I must destroy them all before the Federation arrives. This station has a self-destruct mechanism. I must use it to destroy the X here and on the planet. I must send them to oblivion. Them, the station, and myself if I have to. You can still item hunt, just follow the path you took to get the plasma beam. Alright. Open the hatch. Oh god. Adam? Ooh. Final mission and it's only been an hour. True. Has only been about an hour. So, do I basically have any objections, lady? Oh, yep. That's Adam. Alright, so let's go... I need one of you to explain the relationship between robot and human Samus. Dimitri, you're probably better suited at doing that than I am, so... Oh, what? I meant to say Adam, yeah. Am I even allowed to explore right now? Human and robot Adam. This is open. This is open. This is shut. Okay, let me just go there. And if it is the final boss, then whatever. I can handle this. I'm Samus Aran, bounty hunter. I just remember that Adam is a human in Metroid Other M, but in this game he's like this robot form. And Adam sacrifices his life to save Samus's. I can go in this room now. More power bombs. Um... I mean, I don't need the power bomb, so I guess... I guess it's fine. I like the power bombs do anything anyway. They just help me find more power bombs. Adam was Amos. Yeah, Amos. And Adam was Samus's commanding officer during her days at the Galactic Federation Police Academy. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? No, I'm going the right way. CSAX. Alright. Let's go back there. Oh. It's upset Adam, and that's pretty much the reason he is the way he is in Other M. Like I said last stream, I definitely need to play Other M to get a lot of the story context. Out of here. I can't use screw attack on the SAX. Dang it. Stop! Ugh, I don't know how to dodge this. I'm at least glad I got some Metroid lore to read up on while I while I try and figure this boss out. Another M happens and the real Adam dies, but his mind lives on. Yeah. And that's how we get Robot Adam. Infusion. Oh god. Ah. No, 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 one of you guys. I hate you guys. Oh, come on. Just trying to grab these guys. Thank you. Yeah, thank God the screw attack's here. Ugh, God. Oh,
Propulsion sequence activated. Destination, planet NR 388.
SR388. Let's go.
Destination, planet NR 388.
Is there like a final boss I'm gonna have to fight? Because let me go recharge real quick. Good luck here. Alright. See where my ship is. It's down there. And I assume I gotta go to my ship. I can't use the save room. There's gonna be a boss, I just know it. They're giving me way too much time here. That recharge means nothing. Don't tell me like the boss is like a one-hit kill. Oh god. Okay. Well, that was fast. It's the SAX! Oh no! How do I fight this guy? Oh, I gotta get, like, really up close. Come on, Samus, get up. Ugh. Oh, it's my ship. It's now an alien. Get in here. Ice beam only. I don't think I got the ice beam. Is that it? Is that actually the end of the game? That perfect military mind, the wisdom of Adam Malkovich, continue to serve even after death. Until today, I had no idea that the minds of leaders and scientists were frequently uploaded to computers. My incredible reunion with Adam may have saved the universe. And the last Metroid has been destroyed. Uh, well, Metroid Dread's actually got some words for that, because I'm looking at the last Metroid right now, actually. Which makes me think of something about Metroid Dread, but I'll save that for when I actually go to play it. How will the beings of the universe view our resolve? I doubt whether they will understand what we did, the danger we barely averted. They will hold tribunals and investigations. They will hold us responsible. Adam understood this, and he spoke to me in my anger. Don't worry, one of them will understand. One of them must. I've reflected upon his words, and I see the wisdom in them. We are all bound by our experiences. They are the limits of our consciousness. But in the end, the human soul will ever reach for the truth. This is what Adam taught me. Just one detail still bothers me. The ship can only be started manually. Yet before I faced the Omega Metroid, the ship moved on its own, guided by someone's hands. Is it possible? Adam? Yep. Oh. Oh. The creatures. And that is it. Dang. I missed a lot of collectibles. I'm gonna get like a 30. I'm gonna guess like 32%. Canon cares not for the frames. I mean, like, thank God the animals were there. Otherwise, we would have like fallen to the planet's surface. But I guess that's fusion. I didn't think where we ended off. I didn't think it would only take me another hour and a half to beat the game. Small hot take: Ravenbeak would be a good character to add to Smash. True, true. I think Dread deserves love. I think Dread is going to be seen as a classic Metroid game going forward at this point. And Ravenbeak would be such a cool villain representation. I guess the only thing is that we have Ridley and we have Dark Samus. We don't really have a lot of... We only have Samus and Zero Suit Samus as, like, who are basically the same character. We don't really have a lot of heroes to represent the series. But I still think Ravenbeak would be awesome. And he's got such a wide, diverse moveset. Just from Dread alone. Hey. Clear time. 3 hours, 56 minutes, I think. So you want Adam as a character? No, God, no. Adam is either, like, the biggest pain in the ass possible, or he's just a computer. Like, there's no good representation for Adam in Smash Bros. And even if they did, I feel like it'd have to be through an assist trophy. And even then, what would he do? He just... If you use the assist trophy while Samus is in battle, she just cannot use any of her weapons. No, wait, what? Oh, and there's a little Metroid there. It's adorable. See, that's an indicator that Samus is actually the Metroid. Run this from Prime 3. I don't remember. There's like a group of heroes with you at the beginning of Prime 3. I don't remember which one is which. Is Rendus like the big one? Or. There's like. I know there's one that's like a shapeshifter, but there's two that I don't remember what they do. It's been a while since I played Prime 3, so. Now, if Nintendo were to say remaster Metroid Prime through 2 and 3, then get a little bit more spotlight on those heroes. He's the ice guy. Ah, I'm okay. I see. Whoever gets the assist trophy loses access to their special moves. It'd be like a reverse. It's like getting Goldeen in a Pokeball. It's like it's the one thing you don't want to get. That actually be a really funny thing to do. They wouldn't do it because it'd be like so upsetting to Adam's character, but that would be so funny if they did that. But that is Metroid Fusion. I didn't think the stream would be. No, I unironically want that. Yeah, me too. Actually, that'd be really good. I didn't think the stream would be this short, unfortunately, and I'm not sure what to do to like extend it. Because I'll be honest, I don't want to go back and play Metroid 1. Especially after playing Fusion. Like, that's gonna feel really archaic. I'm actually I'm actually thinking maybe like Metroid 1 just might stay like that, completely unfinished for the rest of time. Zero mission. Uh I could try it. Maybe. How long is a zero mission? I'm curious. How long to beat? About 5 hours. So my problem is that if I start zero mission, I'm definitely gonna want to finish it. So I think I might hold the stream, like, keep the stream going for like 2 more minutes, and then probably just wrap it up. As short as it is, yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let's go back here. Let's get the music back. Gavaran. That's a really good Metroid game. I'm gonna say that right now. Speaking of game length, what about game length? I think I mentioned this before, but something that I do a lot when I'm playing a new game is I go onto howlongtobeat.com and get a gauge for how long the game is, which I will say does not always work out for me. How long do you think Samus Returns is? I'm gonna guess 9 hours. I'm gonna guess 9 hours, and let's go and check on How Long to Beat. How Long to Beat says 11 hours, so I'm not too far off. I'm back at a perfect time, totally. Hi, Tripper. How you doing, Tripper? Glad to have you here, Tripper. Totally didn't come at the most inopportune time, Tripper. We just beat Metroid Fusion. And unfortunately, I don't feel like... That's a lot of trippers. Welcome back at the end, yeah. I don't feel like playing another game right now. The only other game I could think of to like fit in right now would be Metroid on the NES, and I don't want to do that. I'm honestly thinking with how much I've put it off at this point, Metroid on NES will probably just stay like that forever. When am I streaming next? That's a good question. I know I want to play Pikmin 3 at some point this week, and the only other game... If I stop playing Metroid, the only other game I have left is Super Mario Bros. 3. Want some lore? Sure, I'm down for a lore drop right now. But I think Pikmin 3 could be fun to stream tomorrow, so I might just do that. I think I need like a game that I can just like mix in while playing other games. I could do Tetris 99, but I'm not really feeling it right now. That could be a game I can just like mix into other streams. Let me get the big book of lore. Alright, is this gonna... Sure thing. I do know that, in Samus Returns, you can get, like, unlockable images, and, well, there's, like... I don't remember, like, what they're like, but the last one in the game is a lead-in to Dread. It's funny to think, because there was like a 4-year gap between Samus Returns and Dread. There was like... I don't think anyone was anticipating there was going to be a new 2D Metroid game on the Switch. It wouldn't have been surprising, and, you know, it wasn't really, but... Yes. Okay. You should stream Deltarune, that game is so fun. I told myself, after I played Chapter 1, I told myself, I'm gonna wait until every chapter of Deltarune is done before I play it again, and boy howdy, is that been a good wait. Hasn't that just been a great decision? I still stand by it. I still want to wait until the full game is out before I play it again, but if I stream Deltarune, I'm definitely going to stream Undertale before that. We need new chapters, we do. I'm patient. I can wait. I got other games to play, but I feel for Deltarune fans, I really do. Like Hollow Knight Silksong fans. I don't know if it's as severe, because we've definitely gotten more updates about Deltarune. Compared to Hollow Knight Silksong. I say lore book, but it's a mix between lore and trivia. Alright. Oh, I don't want to open that. Sorry, just checking a message from someone. I wonder what Metroid Dread. Look, Metroid Dread's 9 hours. Where did Tripper come from? Where'd you come from, Funny? You disappeared for a moment there. like looked away for a few minutes, apparently. My mom. My kitchen. Oh, you're getting yourself a little snack, a little num-nums. The final boss of Other M is optional. Yeah, like don't they play the end credits before? Do you know who it is? Fantoon, right? And then you get the escape sequence, which is like Other M is a weird game. I've only seen like bits and pieces of it. I did watch a Let's Play of it one time, but that was like a decade ago, so God, that's crazy to think. Metroid Other M came out in 2010. It's 15 years old. I don't want to think about that. I got it right. Whoopee! Fantoon, let's go! I do have access to Other M. I do have a Wii U and a download of the game, so at some point I will play it. I'm not sure I'll do that. You think Other M is old? I mean, I played Metroid on the NES, so that game is definitely old. I don't know what like constitutes an old game to me personally. But 15 years definitely feels like it. It's crazy to think that the Wii is 19 years old at this point. Tripper. But nothing gets older than NES Metroid. Well, for the Metroid series anyway. I should like look for a game that is specifically older than the oldest game that I've played, which I think is the original Super Mario Bros. At least for the streams. I've played Pong before, so. But then again, like who hasn't played Pong? Nothing that gets older than Pong. The only things I think that are older than Pong is Space Warrior, I want to say. Like a simulation game made for I can't remember what it is. I think it's like an Asteroids clone. And before that, like the first true video game ever made, I want to say is Tennis for Two. Which is basically Pong, but played from like a sideways perspective. What am I saying? Sideways Pong is from a sideways perspective. Super Metroid will be 31 on the 19th. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, there's Gavaran. No, not Gavaran. Now it's Elun. Elun. I can't take that name seriously anymore. I know it's spelled E-L-U-N, but I can't do it. Let's go with Frozen Arteria. Are you streaming tomorrow? Yeah, I'll definitely stream tomorrow. I'm pretty dead set at this point on playing Pikmin 3 tomorrow. If that makes you feel something, doesn't it? I feel my bones crackling. My skin is wrinkling as we speak right now. Granted, I didn't grow up with Super Metroid, but I did. Like hearing how old a game is for how much time I've spent playing and looking into and talking about video games. Whenever I hear stuff like that, it just makes me shrivel up and die. But like I was saying, yeah, Pikmin 3 is definitely going to be tomorrow. And that is a game that I'm extraordinarily familiar with, so there's going to be no question about like mixing up how long it's going to take for me. I think 2 streams I think 2 streams will probably be all I need to do everything in Pikmin 3. Maybe 3. I actually need to think about that because there's the side content in Pikmin 3. Should I? No, I don't want to delete my save file for that game. It's a shame because Pikmin 3 Deluxe added save files, but it doesn't have save files. It doesn't have separate save files for either the missions or for either the side stories or the regular missions. Marvel Rivals is going to be 4 months old in 4 days. Ooh, when I was your age, I was playing Marvel Rivals. I was I don't know a damn thing about Marvel Rivals. I hope Iron Man's in the game, but nope, shit, nope. Don't ask me. I don't know a thing. Prime 1 is 23. Jesus. Please help me. I can't handle this. I'm trying to think. A game released in 1990, because I'm gonna be like totally honest. Back in the day, I was Venom and Marvel Rivals. Poor Egg, Miss Metroid. Yeah, poor Egg. The whole reason why I even played Metroid Fusion when I did was because Egg was like, I'd be interested in seeing you play Metroid Fusion, and it's like, which means Fusion is the same age. True, yeah, same year, same day, wasn't it? Or was it the same month? I don't remember. But a game that released in '97, I want to say Star Fox 64, but I don't think there's a game that like came out in '97 that I'm very familiar with. But the fact that Pikmin is over 24 years old, same day. All right, I know my Metroid trivia, at least some of it. Pikmin 1 is 24 years old. Pikmin 2 is 21 years old. That makes me feel old. And I'm only 27. Like I got a few decades still to go. Like what's gonna make me feel old 30 years from now? This I got 6 more minutes left on the music. Metroid fans in November 2002. Yeah. Ching. Give us your money, consumers. It makes me wonder if was there ever a Metroid game in development for the N64, or did they just completely skip over that? Because it's funny to think that for being such an integral franchise, especially for Nintendo back then, they just completely skipped the N64. And I don't know why. Someday the Switch will be a retro console. Like, it's funny to think. I've heard this sentiment before, but I do kind of agree with it in that we are sort of in gaming's infancy compared to so many other artistic mediums, like movies and television shows have been around for several more decades. And I feel music has been around since pretty much the beginning of humanity, but like the way that the industries have worked, video gaming is still the youngest, and there's so much more to figure out, but it also kind of feels like there is enough stagnation in the game industry where I have to wonder how much more we're going to get out of it. But I think we will see plenty more innovation in the future at some point. The Wii starting to be considered a retro console. I mean, I think the thing for me that kind of draws, like, what draws the line in the sand between a retro console and a modern console is whether or not it's an HD. I think that's really all it comes down to for me personally. Because with stuff like the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3, you know, they didn't start out as like reliable. Well, like they had HDMI, but um obviously not everyone had HD TVs. I think Power Waves really plateaued at the PS4. Yeah, like this is definitely the point where diminishing returns has kicked in completely, and we're not. It's not just the fact that we're not seeing games that are that much more graphically powerful. It's that we're not seeing any more innovation in genres at this point. Like that's one of the reasons why I really like looking into indie games, is because it feels like that's where you can go to really get more interesting uh more interesting video games instead of just like the same stuff over and over again, like another Call of Duty, another God of War, another Horizon, another Assassin's Creed, things like that. A lot of the franchises and genres that got really well established during the 360, the PS3, Xbox One, PS4, they're still they're still here today. We're just basically getting new entries at this point. It's very iterative, which is a concern I have with the Switch 2, is that a lot of the sequels there are going to be iterative. I can't blame Nintendo for that because they'll make money, but at the same time, I do hope that we see more interesting concepts in the games industry going forward, and I think we will. I just think it'll I don't want there to be a game crush, but I kind of anticipate there will be, and they're cheap, yeah. It's kind of an interesting thing to think about. But like I was saying, like for me, it's weirdly it's the fact that if it's an HD console, it feels pretty modern at this point, just because of the fact that the franchises that established there are pretty much going are like the big franchises today, like Call of Duty and like Assassin's Creed, and I guess Battlefield doesn't really get a lot of entries now on more. Turn on the webcam, Mr. John Jr. the third. I'm not. I'm not the third. I'm not the third. I'm the second. And also, I don't. I'm not turning on the webcam. I don't. This webcam that I have is awful. I did go and adjust its settings. The fourth that you're getting colder, but I appreciate the spirit. I did go in and adjust the settings on the webcam so that it's not as orange. Like I was ninth. The ball is well past home run at this point, but my guy is just running into the outfield and just like, don't worry guys, I got it. I got the ball. But I still don't make this political. Don't make it don't make it political. But no, I don't really like the webcam, and also this is just a personal thing. I don't really like having my face on the webcam. I've done it before with like my Discord friends, but at the same time, I don't think it would really add anything. It's something I'm kind of glad about, that I waited so long to really get into YouTube and streaming. Hi, Icy. How are you doing, you friendly person? Not nice. Icy is my friend, so it's cool if she doesn't. I don't want to bring this up again. Bring what up? But you can bring it up. I don't care. I'm really glad that I waited to get into John Jr. the 109th. Get into like YouTube and streaming, because like back in say 2012, when I did have a capture card for the first time, there wasn't really like there weren't VTubers or pngtubers back then. That's a pretty new concept, all things considered. And like I tried doing Let's Plays, they never really came out. Doing an essay that's due in 2 hours. Well, good for you, I see. I'm glad you got your priorities straight. Especially coming to my stream right now. Metroid NES is 39 years old. Yeah. This is the 40th. It's the 40th anniversary of the Super Mario Brothers video game. It's the 40th anniversary of Super Mario Bros. This year, and then next year it's Zelda and Metroid. And I kind of anticipate Nintendo is not going to celebrate any of them. If only because we have a new system launching. Now, the 45th anniversaries, I wouldn't be surprised. It is not aged. Yeah! Yeah! Oh my god. Thank you, Dimitri. Thank you. Oh my god. I could not stand. I just couldn't do it. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, I just don't want to play Metroid on NES. It's just not a good game. I respect it. It established a franchise that I absolutely love. If we didn't have it, we would not have Super Metroid or Metroid Prime or Fusion or Dread. But that is all I will give it credit for. Playing it is a absolute nightmare. I'm a master at producing SH on a time crunch. Okay. Okay, you do that to yourself. I wish you best of luck on that. But yeah, Metroid on NES. Might I suggest NAR password? What is that? Oh wait, is that like a password that leads you to the end of the game or something like that? Because like it's already built into the NES app. There's like special versions of NES games where like, oh, you get to start with all your items in The Legend of Zelda, and it's like, cool, I guess, but that feels like you're kind of taken away a bit from the experience when you're like, oh, don't worry, we'll do everything for you. All you gotta do is stab the final boss once. Mario's 40th anniversary. 19. You lost me at 19 new games. There's gonna be like at best one new game. Oh, that's not true. Nike shoes, 2 new Nintendo Land locations, limited edition Mario World game and watch, new 3D Mario, Metroid and... Oh, I see. I get the joke. Metroid and Zelda's 40th anniversaries. It gives you all items. Okay. That might be like a funny thing to do if I ever do go back to Metroid on NES. I might do it this week. I might. I'm still really torn between doing it and just not doing it. I did make the playlist for it, so I guess I probably should try. But I'm not eager to go back to it. But yeah, no. I mean, we know for a fact that we're getting a new Mario Kart on Switch 2. I would bet 100% we will get a new 3D Mario on Switch. That's a big if, yeah. We will definitely get a new 3D Mario on Switch 2 within the first year. Zelda's 40th will be a big deal. I kinda don't think it's gonna be, if only because... Like, what would they do? Nope. Music. Oh, never mind. It's still Caterus. Nintendo was founded the same year Starry Night was made. That's interesting. That's like... What, the early 1800s? That's when Nintendo was founded? Or was it like the late 18... Or like the 1900s, actually? I'm messed up. Nintendo... I know Nintendo cares about Zelda. I'm not saying that they won't do anything. It's just that... Like, the last anniversary that we got, it was Skyward Sword HD and the Game & Watch. I think the problem with Zelda is that because the way the games like take up so much development time, it's really hard to get a game to land on an anniversary specifically. Like, the last time it felt like the anniversary was like really well done was when we first got Skyward Sword on the Wii. Like, getting a brand new game for an anniversary is a really hard thing to do because it takes so long to make a game like that. They care about Zelda so much they made one of the best games ever made. True. True. 1889? Alright. That's when Nintendo was founded, so late 80s. But, like, for the 35th anniversary of Mario, we got a bunch of bunch of remasters, basically. Like Super Mario 3D All-Stars, we got Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, which it does have new content, I'll give it that. But like the most original game we got was Super Mario Bros. 35, and that probably only took Nintendo, I'd say at best, a year to make. So I'm not... I missed Mario Day, yeah. And Mario Day was okay. Mostly discounts. I didn't buy anything because I don't got no money, but... You know. And that's usually what Mario Day is. 5 of them. Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Link to the Past. No love for Wind Waker, I see. No love for Wind Waker. No Twilight Princess. Looks like some forgotten language. Yeah. Those are like definitely candidates for like the 5 best Zelda games. Even if some people would disagree with Tears of the Kingdom, I stand by that game. It is phenomenal. Also, Link Between Worlds. Link Between Worlds is a really good Zelda game. Derivative of Link to the Past, but I still say it's a really good game. Twilight Princess is horrible. How dare you? I've only played it once. It's fine. It's not like... It's a game that I enjoyed, but it's also a game that I'm like, I'm not really ever going to go back to this. Unless I can do it for a stream. Streaming games is fun. I'm gonna say that right now. Streaming games is really fun. It's nice to be able to like share your gaming experiences with other people, especially when they're able to take interest in it too, which has been a nice thing about playing Metroid Fusion. Ban Tripper and then ban yourself. I can't ban myself. I don't know how to. I just delete the channel. I'm sorry guys. 20 said so. I gotta delete the channel. It's just I feel bad about it. We have good options, yeah. But going back to the anniversary thing, I have no doubt in my mind that we're gonna get nothing from Metroid's 40th anniversary. The only way we get something from Metroid's 40th is if Metroid Prime 4 gets delayed to next year. And I don't want that to happen. Please. We have good opinions. Man. At the very least, I got the HD versions of Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, so I'm getting the better experience when I go back to play those. But, yeah. I don't gotta play through the smelly GameCube version. Yeah. Twenty even agrees now. Perhaps Prime Trilogy remastered. I mean, I can see them doing Prime 2 and 3 remastered. Only thing that might go against that is the fact that I don't know how long Prime 1 remastered took to make. There are 5 Zelda games that have Link's name in it. Do you know what ones they are? A Link to the Past, A Link Between Worlds, Link's Awakening. I don't think you're counting the remake, so I'm not going to count that one. Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link. And... Okay, so I think the 5th one has to be either the Link's Awakening remake, or it's Link: The Faces of Evil on CDI. Which is technically a Zelda game. It is technically a Zelda game, but 20 agrees that you are good at bad opinions. What is this music? Let's go with Perennia Enemy Zone Clear. Yeah. Now, we respect everyone's opinions about every gaming franchise. If you think that the... Oh, I did not count that one. Okay, what's the 5th game? Okay, Link to the Past, Link Between Worlds, Link's Awakening, Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link. Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons, Phantom Hourglass, Spirit Tracks, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Echoes of Wisdom, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, Zelda, Legend of Zelda. I can't think of the fifth one. I got 4 of them, I know I do, I just can't think of this 5th game. A Link to the Past, A Link's Awakening, Link Between Worlds, Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. Yeah, those are the 4 I can think of. I can't think of the 5th one. I'm gonna... So just post it in chat. I'm gonna try and figure it out like the next... Link's... Oh... Oh... That... That's a little... No. No, I'm kidding. Yes, that is technically a Zelda game. Are you serious? But come on, you couldn't have thought of the masterpiece that is Link: The Faces of Evil. So there's technically 6, and then 7 if you want to count Link's Awakening remake. Though I don't know, I wouldn't count that one because then you could also count like the GBA version of A Link to the Past, and then you have like 8 games. I also forgot about the 4 Swords games and Triforce Heroes when I was naming them all, so... I should do a thing where I like type out all of the Zelda games that I can think of and then go on Wikipedia and see if I missed any, because I think I could get almost all of them at this point. Only thing is, I can't remember the 3rd Zelda game. I think it's like Zelda's Adventure on the CDI. Link and Fish's gay relationship. You mean Sidon? You just... It's calling Sidon a fish like a racist comment? That's a great game too. Like, hey fish! Get over here! And Sidon's like, what'd you just call me? I beg your pardon. That does sound like a great game, along with Pearl and Marina's gay adventures. AKA side order. The N word of fish. God, no, I'm glad you said it, not me. Well, I think I'm going to call it here. This was a fun stream, and I'm really glad I got to play Metroid Fusion. That's a really good game. Definitely Donkey's banana. Definitely one of my... definitely in my top 5 Metroid games. I'm not sure where I'd put it exactly, but I probably enjoyed it more than, say, Metroid Prime 3. Good night. S-tier game? Yeah, it's a really good game. But I thank you all for watching. I appreciate y'all being here, and I will see y'all tomorrow for Pikmin 3. Good night.